Hey everyone, Phil and Jack from Warhammer Online, and we've got a holiday special game of Kill Team for you. Now we're not in our studio, we've got no microphones, so you're going to have to excuse the sound. We brought with us our Moonbase Klaus's board with us, so this is our flat pack version of Kill Team.
Yes.
I'm fielding Genestealer Cult, we'll go through the list in a second. You're fielding
My Mechanicum.
We've not just gone for the standard stuff out of the box though. What we have done is supplemented some of the standard troops.
Yeah.
We played a few games with some of the standard models out, and you know it's fun.
It was
but it's limited.
Yeah. There just wasn't that option there, so
We both wanted something a little bit more harder hitting, so I've included Aberrant, a few hybrids.
Yeah.
And you've gone for
An Infiltrator, my favourite.
Nasty business. Right, let's go through the list and the scenario, and we'll get into the game. Right, so the scenario we are playing is a match play mission. It's sweep and clear. It's a fairly straightforward one. There are simply 4 objectives central around the board. That one's actually got knocked. The wind is blowing us around, so we've got 4 objectives mounted here. If you are holding those objectives at the end of the game, you score 3 victory points for each objective marker. But you also score 1 victory point for each enemy model taken out of action. So it's a little bit of, when they say sweep and clear, I think that's the thing. You can either go for the kills or you can go to hang on to the objectives. Bear in mind that every objective is worth 3 kills, so you've got to be pretty sure you're going to wipe your enemy out if you're going to go for that. Saying that, as we've discovered, there's lots of rules in Kill Team where a team can be broken. And indeed, if the opponent is broken, then that brings about the end of the game as well. So we have to bear that in mind. You've not got to kill everyone, you've got to break the team. Deployment, we've already played the scouting phase. Jack played scout out enemy forces, which enabled him to deploy 2 of his 9 kill team. So this is 20% rounded up. You can deploy 2 of them after all models have been deployed. So if I remember rightly, Jack, who came in at the end?
It was my Prime over there and the Infiltrator.
And the Infiltrator came in. So that was after all deployments had been done. I unfortunately went for Eliminate Centrist. Yes. My deployment zone is this sort of, you've got a 5-inch arc here, and then the rest of it is in this quadrant. So as you can see, I've kind of hugged the terrain as much as possible. There is a little bit of line of sight blocking on this terrain. Both myself and Jack have said what we're going to do is probably shutter up some of these windows, because Kill Team definitely needs line of sight blocking. So it's quite nice to have this sort of little terrain, but particularly because we were travelling with it, but at the same time we've realised it doesn't give a lot of line of sight blocking, so we'll probably shutter up some of these windows, or maybe house rule that if you're on the bottom floor you don't get line of sight through the windows. Either way, what I've done is hug the terrain as much as possible to try and avoid getting in trouble.
So with my deployment, I've kind of got an Alpha Strike over here consisting of my 2 Vanguards, my Heavy Specialist with his Plasma, and my Infiltrator Combat Specialist. Back here I've got my duo pair that love each other very much, which is my Sniper with the big scary gun, and a Ranger with an Omnispec to try and make obscurities obsolete for the Sniper. And then over here I have a Vanguard, a Ranger, and my Leader with his Maul and Arc Pistol.
Just to quickly go through my list then, I've got a Neophyte Leader, and he's armed with a Power Pick and Web Pistol. I've got 3 Neophytes simply armed with shotguns. I have over here a Neophyte armed with Grenade Launcher. Then we have an Acolyte armed with Rock Drill. Over here we've got a Neophyte armed with the Seismic Cannon. Here we have a Neophyte armed with Seismic Cannon. Again, Acolyte with Rock Cutter. My wonderful Aberrant, who's, if anybody's wondering, his name is Draz. And he's here to just smash. The most cunning of my Acolytes, instantly transporting his own cover around with him as well. He's just a standard Acolyte armed with the knife and the auto pistol with rending claws. And of course at the back here I have the cult icon, which adds a little bonus to my combat units. Right, the first thing we need to do then is roll to see who gets initiative for this turn. I've rolled a 6.
I rolled a 7.
So you get initiative.
I am going to take initiative as well. hopefully allowing me to get some shots off quickly.
So that means Jax gets to do all of his moves, and then he activates first for the rest of shooting and combat. Okay, first things first with Genestealer Cult, before any moves are made and before Jack can do his movements, I get a Cult Ambush basically, which is a special rule for Genestealer Cults. I roll a d6 for every single unit, which is basically every single model, and on a 5 up I can move them up to 6 inches. So this is representative of the cult sort of scurrying through the room. So I'm just going to start working my way through the models and roll a dice for each one. So guy at the front here with the seismic cannon, no. Rock cutter, yes, he can move 6 inches. So this is pretty good because it enables me to get round to here. Yes, I might as well. Right, the Aberrant, Draz, as is known, 5, so he can move 6 inches as well. So again, Draz is going to move forward 5 inches. I could move 6 inches, but I'm just keeping him there for now. My Cult Icon, nope. Canomat, nope. The Rock Drill, nope. The 3 shotgun guys, so we'll start in clockwise from him. So that's a no, a no, and a yes. So he can move 6 inches. Where he's going to move, who knows? But he's going to try. Right, okay then. I think he's going to make a brave dash out here. Now you can leap anything that's up to 1.5 inches high. So I'm just leaping over that bit there. Okay, which leaves me with the grenade launcher. No, and my fearless leader at the back there. Yes, he can actually move 6 inches. So, okay. You know what? He's going to brave it. He's going to move forward. I think I'm still going to, I think twice. Am I putting myself in line of sight of that wonderful big sniper range of yours? You know what? I'm off the table there anyway. I'll go there. That's fine. Right, so that's the Cult Ambush move over, and we're going to Jack's movement.
My Canticle first. I think I'm going to start off with Shroud of Plasm, which makes it harder to hit me whilst I'm obscured. It's now -2 if I'm obscured rather than -1. And then I generate 2 command points. One because you always generate one at the start of the turn, and another because my leader's still alive on the table.
It's worth mentioning I've got 2 command points at the moment as well.
Yes, because none of us were underpointed. I think I was 99 and you're 100, so we don't get any additional from that.
Yep.
And over here, these 2 are going to move up to try and hug this cover. And the boss is going to follow behind them to try and get some shots on those shotgunners as they come past. And then over here, this guy's gonna move round 6 inches with his plasma gun. I'm going to have this one move around like this 6 inches. He's going to fall back to here, and then I might actually it'll be an 8-inch, well actually no, it'll be a 7-inch charge. So yeah, I'm going to declare a charge with the Infiltrator.
Okay,
and
well, my Rock Cutter has no weapon.
Okay,
so there's no one that can Overwatch.
I really want to get this in, so I'm going to spend 1 command point on my optimal conditions strategy, which gives me +1 to this charge roll. So let's hope. 6 doesn't do it.
Command reroll.
No, he's going to leave it. But I can move up to that 6 inches as long as I end closer to you than I did before. So I think I might just tell you what, I want to be within 6 inches to try and help blast him with the Flechette Blaster.
And that's a pistol 5, isn't it?
Pistol 5, your favourite weapon in this entire game, isn't it? Yeah.
We've discovered how painful
you
that
absolutely adore it.
Okay.
Actually, you know what, I think I've just made a mistake there. I don't think I should move him up. No, actually, he's going to stay back where he was.
Right, so on to Genestealer movement. With Jack still forgot that I can actually charge almost immediately as well. And that's the thing, is charge is now part of the movement phase. And even though you're kind of doing it yourself, it's still like, you forget, don't you? Because you kind of think you've got a round of shooting in between combat, because 40k charge comes with combat. In this, no. I'm going to ready my seismic cannon. You know, you have to remember these are Genestealers, so it's not too terrifying, whatever we do. I think my rock cutter, hidden behind here is your heavy weapons guy. He does have line of sight, so my rock cutter is going to attempt to charge here.
Okay, so I'm going to Overwatch with my heavy weapons specialist.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 1 command point, bring me down to 0.
Yeah.
On auto tracking software, so I hit on 5s and 6s. I have my canticle in effect, so I'm re-rolling 1s, so I'm going to overcharge my plasma gun as well. So, hitting on 5s and 6s.
No!
It's 2 hits. It's going to be 2s to wounds. It's 2 wounds.
Okay, any rend?
-3.
So there's no save.
So
I'll
I
put
get
those
to
dice
roll
back
this
down.
twice on the damage chart. Ah!
2 flesh wounds.
No, 1 flesh wound.
1 flesh wound. What am I saying?
Flesh
1
wound.
flesh wound. So Jack gets to roll twice on the damage chart. You pick the highest dice.
It's a 2 damage weapon.
It's a 2 damage weapon. He receives 1 flesh wound. So now I get to roll my charge. This better have been worth it. And I've got a 9, so it's worth it. Right, in which case he piles around to there. He takes his flesh wound with him, and he gets to use his rock cutter.
At least I've put him on a -1 to hit.
Okay, the aberrant is... how much are we looking at? We are looking at, I need at least an 8-inch charge. So, yes. I've, to be honest, I think I've got to. So the aberrant is going for the charge.
Have a dice, please, for the Overwatch.
There we go.
Flechette Blaster, hitting on 6s. 3 hits. Just so you know, these dice have been rolling terrible all holiday, and now they're just bringing me out for me. So I'm only strength 3 and you are toughness 4, so I'm 5s to wounds. So that's 2 wounds on him.
Any saves? Any rend?
No rend.
This is a 5-up save.
So
I'll save 1. That's 1 wound going through.
Yep, so he's down to 1 wound.
So he's down to 1 wound. So we'll use these as the little wound markers. So of course my aberrant has 2 wounds, so there's no flesh wound, no remove from play. Let's go for that charge. Looking positive. So he comes flying round the corner, very angry about taking the wound, and he's into combat. That's absolutely brilliant as far as I'm concerned. Right, next up then. I've long since learned that the best thing to do with these guys is attack, attack, attack. You know what though? I'm just going to use advance. I'm going to... Whoa! What am I doing? That's a 4, so it gives him plenty of move. He's a 6 to start with. It gives him a 10-inch move.
Round to it if you want.
Well, I'm thinking I can kind of park here.
Yeah.
Which at least gives me obscured from those 2 rear guys at least. Right, the rest of my shotgun guys are also going to advance. So the mid one here, that's a 5, so that gives him an 11-inch move. Coming round the corner there. Take him to just the edge of that crater. And then the last shotgun guy gets a 1. So he's really messed up. He's got a 7-inch move. I think he's actually going to give your guy some trouble around here. He leaps over there then. Leaps over the end of that bit of terrain and legs it over there. Which leaves my rock cutter, who is also going to advance. I've rolled a 3, so that gives him a 9-inch move. And I think my rock cutter actually, rather foolishly, is just going to run happily across that open terrain there. Because he's a Genestealer at the end of the day. I do need to shoot my grenade launcher, and I tucked him away so much he's got no line of sight at all, so he's just going to poke. In fact, actually, he's got enough move to advance up to there. And my fearless leader is fearlessly going to put himself out of line of sight for now, until he sees which way the battle... Actually, you know what? Should I do an advanced run across there? I'm just going to open myself up to your super sniper, and you have too much fun with that super sniper. So, no is the answer. No. My cult icon.
Yep.
I think he's going to come 1 inch this way. That leaves him 5 inches, and he's just going to hop over there to hold this objective.
Yep. Barrel, what's he doing?
Well, he can do anything because you don't even know he's there.
Nice.
So he could just simply walk down the middle of the road, and all you think is there's a barrel approaching you.
Barrel rolling.
He's going to come over here. There you go. Right, that's the end of my movement.
On shooting
Going
then.
to go messy now.
Yes, onto the readied people. Galvanic Rifle is going to shoot into that neophyte.
Okay.
So he has 2 shots. He's hitting on 3s. He's under half range, so he doesn't -1.
So this is a Galvanic Rifle.
Yep, that's the Galvanic Rifle hiding around there. Okay. So he's going to be hitting on 3s. And that's good. That's good. Okay. So you're readied, guy. You've got the seismic cannon.
Seismic cannon. I need a couple more dice. So the seismic cannon has is a heavy 4. I actually get two choices here. It could be a heavy 4 at 24 inch, or it could be a heavy 2, much stronger, at 12 inches. But I'm going to go with the heavy 4, and I'm hoping that, I'm just going to go for. I don't want the negative to hit. So I'm going to go for the guy that's close by. Right, here we go. Forced to hit. And that's one hit. Remarkable. Woo! Remarkable and consistent for my Genestealer call. This is strength 3, toughness 3, so I need a 4, and I'm wounded. Now that's a miracle.
So that's going to be a 4-up save.
This is where you'd normally save. Yeah. There you go.
Okay. And then my big chunky sniper rifle.
Okay.
I'm going to use the Omnispecs on him, so he ignores any obscurities, and he's going to whack a shot into that drill.
To my heavy drill.
Yeah. So it is a 3 to hit, re-rolling 1s, and watch me roll a 2. Oh, I got a 6. Okay. I'm not quite sure what to do now.
Never had to roll a wound before.
Strength 7.
Okay,
toughness 3. So I'm going to be a 2 to wounds. Oh, right, you know what. There we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what the sniper rifle is going to do for the rest of this game.
I think it's this is important. This is what we're finding in the game is you're far more survivable and you're far less effective than when you've got entire units.
Yeah.
So, you go from thinking, I can't do any damage at all, to realising your opponent's in a pretty similar position.
Yeah.
But then you have a turn where everything collapses really quickly.
Yeah.
So, don't be too down. You were saying there's a shooting army. I can't do anything to stop you advancing, and then you realise even when I get to you, I don't do that much anyway. So that's all you're already shooting. So over to your normal shooting
now. Onto my normal shooting.
Because Jack has initiative, you get to pick one of your fire at will guys.
I'm going to pick this Vanguard to shoot into him.
It's worth mentioning, isn't it, that readying an even number is a really good idea because you get to go and then go again, sort of thing,
So the Vanguard with his radium carbine into that Genestealer cult.
Okay.
So he's hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. There we go.
Of course.
Wounding on 4s. Any 6 is 3 damage.
Of course.
And there we go.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
So your go.
So over to my fire at will. He shot on him, hasn't he?
Yeah. You got these two over here.
Shot. Yes, why not? So I'm going to shoot my shotgun into the guy that's immediately the other side of the barrier. Right, so this is 2 shots. It's obscured, so I'm -1. I also advanced, but
so you're -1.
I can at least shoot with my assault weapon.
Yep.
So I'm now
you are
-2.
6s to hit.
6s to hit.
And there we go.
There you go.
Okay, so my next shot is going to be this radium carbine into that back guy.
Okay.
You're not obscured, so I am just 3s to hit, re-rolling ones.
Out there in the open.
That's 2 hits.
Okay.
4s to wound. That's
wound.
1 wound at 3 damage. So that's a 5-up save.
5-up save. And I've smashed my models aside. The dice is never going to stop.
It's going to be a 5. It's a 5. I don't.
Right. Over to me.
Gaming is fun.
I think my grenade launcher
Oh, I forgot about the grenade launcher.
is going to pop a shot into him because he's not
Okay.
obscured. I will need another dice. Oh no, I won't. This is
D6
grenade
shots.
D6. The reason I was saying I need another dice is
It's assault d6.
we played assault D6. Sorry,
Yeah.
we played a game where I rolled a 4 every single time, didn't I? So
Oh,
there you go, novelty. 4s to hit. So that's 1 hit,
Yep.
and this is strength 3.
So 3s to wound.
So wounded, no rend for the grenade launcher.
4-up save. Saved. There we go. Back to me.
At this point, Sarah's thinking, why did they even play this game?
We're just throwing dice at each other. So this Galvanic Rifle shooting into that back neophyte hybrid. So he's hitting on 4s because you're obscured, and there we go.
When do all the explosions start?
Soon, honey, I promise.
As soon as that guy swings with that thing.
Okay, that guy.
Because he's going to kill every single one of my...
Right, my shotgunner. Has he fired?
No.
He hasn't fired, has he?
Nope.
Right, so I'm going to fire my shotgun into your ranger here.
Yep.
The neophyte. And he hits with 1. Strength 4 against toughness 3, so that wounds.
Wounds 1 and a 4-up save. I failed.
So now this is our first flesh wound roll of the
Yes.
game. 1, 2, 3. He suffers a flesh wound. 4, 5, 6
Oh, wait, no, it's
is
not, because
out
that's
of
a flesh
action.
wound.
Of course, we had a flesh wound here. So here we go.
Oh.
And what do we count that? Is that 6? He's removed from action. The first casualty of the game. Boo. Thanks, Sarah. You're taking sides already, yeah? Okay. Right. You're shooting, Joe.
Shoot a radium carbine
Okay.
into that shotgunner.
All right.
You are obscured, so I'm -1 to hit. So I'm 4s to hit, re-rolling 1s. Aha! I'm 4s to wound. Okay, you've got 1 save at 1 damage and 1 save at 3 damage.
3 damage. 1 damage.
I'm giving up.
Right, okay, I made both the saves. Jack's about to throw the board. It's worth mentioning, we have agreed on Wargaming Online Community Facebook group that whoever loses this game
No.
gets pushed into the
No,
board.
I didn't agree to
We
that.
agreed
Somebody
this.
suggested
We agreed
it.
it. And I said it's happening.
No.
You're playing the game.
I'm pushing.
And Sarah gets to do the pushing. Because the other person's got to film. No,
Got
I've got
one
him out here. So he's obscured, so he's going to be 5 to hit unless you've got your canticle on over you at the moment. So this is 5 to hit. And there you go. And I've got a pistol over here. It's not in range, and he's 5.
It's
So
got
that's
12 inch
everything.
range.
That's well, actually, the pistol is 12-inch range.
You
But
keep forgetting this is a tiny board.
yeah, I keep thinking it's a 6-inch.
That's
Right,
what I'm
my
like.
pistol, auto pistol.
I see someone over there.
Oh, have you got any more shots? Sorry.
No.
So auto.
Yeah, I do.
One more shot.
Arc pistol. Gonna go
Okay.
into that
There
back
we go.
guy. Hits. He wounds. Strength 6. It's -1 rend. You've got a 6-up save. Flesh wound. He's dead.
And he's gone.
Oh, 1 for 1.
1 for 1 this turn. Auto pistol into
Yeah.
your ranger. No, vanguard.
Hits.
It's the first time I've hit with a pistol. And wounds.
4 up. Nope. Ah,
Oh, flesh
just a
wounds.
flesh wound.
Okay. Half tempted to command re-roll that, but I'm saving my command points at the moment. It's early in the game to be command re-rolling those things. Okay, I think that's all shooting over, so we move into combat. Charges activate first. Jack, did you do any
No.
charges? No, so I get to do my 2 attacks with my charges. So, Aberrant, The reason I didn't spend my command point is because I was worried you were going to activate your fight first command point. You've used them, have you? Yeah. Okay, so right. I am going to attack and frenzied hammering. And what this enables me to do is increase the fight characteristics by D3. So, so I rolled a 3. Right, my aberrant comes with a base 2 attacks, but because of the command point I've just spent, he's now got 5 attacks. Now, I kind of need that extra attacks because whilst his weapon skill 3 is minus 1 to hit with the hammer, so he's 4s to hit. And that's a healthy amount of hits. I don't think Jack's feeling very happy about this. It's times 2 strength, and he's strength 5, so it's strength 10. Yep. So that makes it 2 to wound. Wowzers. This is 2 wounds at minus 3 rend.
So he gets his 6 up invuln from his bionics. Nope. So that's him dead. So roll 3 dice on the flesh wound table.
So this is a 3 damage. So I get to roll 3 dice and choose the highest one. And there he goes. Ouch. That's an unhappy Jack. Okay. You got your swimming trunks on, Jack? Yeah. Right, I am now going to activate heavy rock sword. So, okay, 3's to hit. That's 1 hit. And this is times 2, it's times 2 strength with a heavy rock sword. So that's strength 8, so that's going to be 2s to wound. I wound.
6 up, bionic save. Oh!
Wow.
Saved it.
He saved it. That's your heavy weapons guy.
Yeah, so he gets to attack back. And a 4 up, and he hits. And then a 4 up to wound. He wounds.
Wow, 5 up save. Yep. Oh. Sorry, Jack. Feel awful about that.
No. That's the turnover.
That's the end of turn. So we enter the morale phase.
Yep.
I have 1 guy with a flesh wound. I'm not broken though, so all I need to do is I need to make essentially a nerve test. That's a D6 with the modifier applied would be -1 because of his flesh wound. +1 because of his flesh wound. I'm leadership 7, so I can't actually fail, so I'm fine this turn. So I don't constitute as broken. And yourself?
I've got a flesh wound over here. So I roll a D6 +1 to this?
Yes, yeah, but what's his leadership?
6.
So
so the 6 he'll fail. No, he's okay.
So he's fine. So they've all held their nerve, which is suitably so for the start of end of turn 1. Okay, so that's the end of turn 1. We go into turn 2. We need to roll initiative.
Yep, so I need to roll initiative.
And I roll a 7, so I get initiative. Crikey. Right, well, I want to try and start securing some of these objectives. So I'm going to move across to here. My rock drill guy actually still going to advance. Bravely walking over here. He's going to charge all the way over there. There you go. I am going to ready my grenade launcher. The aberrant. I think I'm going to charge this guy. I have to, really. So let's go for that. Overwatch. What?
2 hits, 5s to wound, 1 wound.
Got a 5 up save, which I fail. So that takes his last wound off, so you roll on the flesh wound.
He's taken out.
He took out my aberrant. That's horrendous.
That's both the combat's gone then.
So there's the combat king's gone from the game. So we're just going to have to see what happens now.
Oh dear.
Although I'm not completely useless, I've still got my rock drill over here and a few other things going on. I've got some nasty stuff going on. So I am going to ready my sonic cannon.
Okay.
I'm going to
Shot
charge him. This is going to be...
Which
I think he's
one?
going to get absolutely filth, to be honest, because I'm going to have to charge this nearest guy.
It's
and
gonna.
because I've
Is
got
it
to
gonna
enter
drag him
within
in?
an inch of him, yes, you
Yeah.
get to Overwatch from both.
Okay, so first of all, it's the Galvanic Rifle hitting on 6s. Nope. And
Okay.
the Arc Pistol hitting on a 6. Nope.
Right, so let's get that charge, and I have actually managed to charge
Oh.
at least, and I've flown round the corner. Surprise!
Ha!
Surprise! Okay. Oh, I don't quite know what to do now. I think I better start. I don't know whether to move. I'm going to move my leader.
Yeah, he's just kind of like hiding at the minute.
I know. He's going to move around here. In fact, a 6-inch, I'm going to advance him. Gives him an extra 2 inches. I'm just going to bring him up behind here, because if your guy manages to kill my rock cutter, which is a possibility, I want some backup there. In fact, actually, you know what? I'm going to hang a little bit back so I can get a pop shot with my pistol into him. You never know whether that's going to make a difference or not. What I am going to do is advance... Yeah, I'm going to advance my Cult Icon. A massive 1 inch. So he runs across there. And the reason I've done that, he gives me +1 to hit in combat.
Yeah.
Or is it +1 to wound? I can't quite remember. Either way, he gives me a bonus in combat. So I'm going to try and get that. So readied, moved, advanced,
Yep.
charged, and oh yes, of course my aberrant charged and died. That's my movement over. So over to you.
Right, so my movement, he's going to move over like that. Think my heavy specialist is going to retreat and advance. So that's giving him an 8-inch runaway.
So this is the benefit
Okay.
sometimes of having
The second
the second move.
Yeah.
You know, because that gives you that.
he's
you've always
going
said,
to
well,
come
you know-
round to here. I think, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. These two are going to ready again.
Right.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's happening there.
Yeah.
Alright,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, over to ready then. The first person I'm going to fire.
Yep.
I am going to fire my grenade launcher into him.
Okay.
I think. He's not ready, is he?
No.
No. Okay, so grenade launcher into him. So this is assault d6. Seriously. 3s to hit.
Ah.
Hits. 4s to wound. Wounds.
4 up save. No. I'm going to command point it. Yeah.
Okay, so we're both back up to 2 command points.
Well, I'm down to
You're
1
back down
now.
to 1 now. Nice. Good use of the command point. Nice one, Jack. Okay, one of your readied models.
The sniper
Yeah.
is going to go into the barrel guy. So he's going to be... I'm going to use the omnispecs on him so that he ignores the obscurity.
Whatever.
So he's hitting on a 3 and re-rolling 1s because he's a sniper. Re-rolling 1s because he's a sniper. He's hit. It's going to be a 2 to wounds. Oh, he's actually wounded. -2 rend.
Okay, so no
No
save.
save. So D3 damage. 1 damage. So I
Woo!
only roll once on the flesh wound table. That is
Woo!
just a flesh wound. So he's
That's
still
the
alive.
can that saved
there we
him.
go.
He just ducked into his can.
Okay, so your seismic cannon now?
Yes, seismic cannon, and I've only really got line of sight on him there.
Okay.
So I'm going to target your vanguard. The seismic cannon, I'm going to go with a heavy 4-shot. This is shooting the seismic cannon.
Yep.
I'm really looking for 5s, I believe.
Yeah,
Is that
'cause I'm
correct? Yes,
obscured.
because you're obscured. So
It's 1 hit.
let's hit with 1. And it wounds.
4 up save. I saved.
Ow!
I've got my Galvanic Rifle now. And I think he's going to try and put some shots on that shotgunner. So could you pass me an extra dice? So he's going to be 2 shots. You aren't obscured, so I am just hitting on 3s. It's 1 hit. And wounding on a 3. Nope.
Woo!
And then into
fire at will. So I get to choose one of mine.
Yes.
Right, who shall I shoot with? Okay. Yeah. Not a lot. Okay, shotgun into him.
Okay. So
we are looking for...
are above half range.
Above half range. There's not a lot I can do about that. So I'm looking for 5s to hit. 1 hit. Now, strength 3. So again, I'm above half range, unfortunately.
Yep.
Oh, I think I'm going to command point that.
Okay.
Taking me down to 1 command point. Wounds.
Okay, so a 4-up save. I'm going to command point that. Just don't really want him dying. Oh, that still went through.
Okay, there we go. Oh, flesh wounded him. Right.
So, yeah.
Okay,
and then I've got this Vanguard here is going to blast into the guy with the heavy rock cutter. So he's 3 shots, but because he's flesh wounded, he's -1 to hit.
Okay.
So hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 saves, but they're both 3 damage.
Rend?
No rend. Oh,
so incredibly, I saved both of them.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Do you have any more?
I have a pistol over here.
Yeah.
Which I can shoot. He's obscured, but come on. He'll get a shot in. 5s to hit. He hits. 4s to wound.
Oh,
and he wounds.
We all know what's going to happen. Oh, I actually saved it. Okay, and then I've got this Vanguard here is going to try and fire his radium carbine into the drill, yes. So he's going to be hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. 1 save at 3 damage. Not a save. So 3 rolls on the damage chart.
Yeah, injury chart.
Out of action.
So you take the highest one. 4 means out of action. So that's 1 more on the dead pile for me. Difficult to say which way this game is going at the moment. We've seen it swing both ways in some of the games we've played, haven't we?
It swings and roundabouts.
Early days yet. Let's pop the autocannon into him. Autogun. Sorry, autocannon would be nice. Autogun into your Skitarii Vanguard.
Yep.
I am looking for. He's obscured, so I am looking for 5s. There you go.
On to combat now. So charges. You've got.
I had one guy charge.
This little guy does a valiant charge.
Yep, he did his grave and 1 attack.
Into which one?
I think it's your boss's 2 wounds, isn't he?
No, 1 wound.
Wow.
Sad time, 8th edition change.
I'm going to go for your leader then.
I'm going to go for the leader.
So attacking the leader. 4s to hit.
There we go.
Command reroll.
Yeah, you do have a command point.
You know what? It's almost the end of the turn. Command reroll. Let's do it.
Why do we try? So
your attack's by
yeah, the commander's piling him, and he's going to swing with his arc maul. So 2 attacks, 4s to hit. 1 hit. It's 2 to wound. It's wound -1 rend, so you get your 6-up save.
Nope.
No, damage chart, isn't it? Yeah. Flesh wounded. And then I have the ranger, who's going to try and smack you around the head with his gun. Is the simple answer.
So that's the end of turn 2. We go into morale. Again,
yes.
I've got 2 guys with flesh wounds, 3 guys with flesh wounds actually, but he's a +1, -1 because he's got somebody within 2 inches of him, so he's fine. He's a -1, so I'm still okay because I'm not broken yet. And that leaves him over there.
Yeah.
Which again, I'm not broken, so he's leadership 7. So even at +1.
Is he leadership 7 neophytes?
Yes, leadership 7.
When do they get braver than Mechanicus?
So -1, I can only equal it, and the nerve test has to be greater than.
So over here, I can't fail with this guy because he's got him within 2 inches.
Yep.
But this guy can on a 6. No.
Nerves of steel.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, start of the turn. Start of turn 3 then.
Yeah, it is. So we need to roll for initiative.
5.
Ah,
There you go, I take initiative.
you've definitely got that.
Charges. First thing I'm going to do is charge my shotgun into him. He can't fire Overwatch. We haven't got line of sight.
See?
So I am going to use command reroll for that. Taking me instantly back down to 1 command point this turn, but I really want this charge to happen. And it does at 7 inches, so that's good news for me.
Yeah.
Yes, it definitely does at 7 inches, so into there. The rock cutter is also going to charge him, and he's fine and into him. So there you go. Now, given my Subaru man has been shot, he's simply going to
Took his head back down.
take a stroll back to there, try and tuck his head back down a bit, and he is going to advance forward to there, keep out of 1 inch of your boss if you're a guy, but hopefully be out of line of sight for the majority of your shootiness. Ready, and I keep getting told off by Jack by not using my leader, but he's so far down the table, I kind of feel like anything I do with him at this stage is just going to pray. I'm actually leaving him there for a turn 4 dash to the objective.
Okay, so as always, ready. This guy here, he's also going to ready. Actually, this one isn't readying, as he is moving round like that. I don't think. Oh, I can see. No, I can't see Barley Man, but I can try. So, what do I do here? He's gonna fall back to around here. Yep. That's him. Actually, let's move him. I'm going to advance him as well. It's another 2 inches, so he was back here. So that gives him an 8-inch move. So move up like
Nice.
this.
Sneaky little
He's
man.
going to be brave. He's taking his flesh wound, of course. Thank you, mother. Tell you what, he's not going to ready. He's going to move around to here. Although he can't shoot this turn, he will be able to next turn, and it keeps me away from the impending doom that is that buzzsaw walking precariously towards me. So that's everything. So on to shooting.
So straight into shooting phase. At the start of the shooting turn, before I activate my readied units, I'm spending a command point for acidic spit. So I can use this tactic at the beginning of the shooting phase. Pick an enemy model within 1 inch of a model of your kill team. Oh, this isn't as good as I thought. And roll a dice and on a 5 up. It's a mortal wound. Come on then, let's do it anyway. Let's see what this does. No, okay. There goes the command point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm useful.
I've done a thing. I am going to
He needs to be remembered, that guy, as the man who spat on my
Grenade
throne.
launcher into him because he isn't actually obscured to me. So
No.
let's try and get him into the. Is it a Galvanic Rifle? Of
Yeah.
course, I rolled a 1 on the d6, and of course I'd command re-roll that, but you know, I
He
can't.
spat on me.
And I miss.
Ah, there we go. So my next one, this guy is going to shoot.
So this is
all the way
your.
over.
Is that a Vanguard? Is it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Vanguard with Rad Carbine. You're not obscured, but you are over half range, so I am forced to hit. Oh, okay. So that's 3 hits. And then I am forced to wound. It's 1 wound.
Save.
Yeah.
Oh, and he saves.
There we go. Now on to standard shooting.
No.
Oh
ready.
no, of course,
Seismic
yeah.
cannon.
Into the Galvanic
You know what?
Rifle.
Into the Galvanic Rifle. So, seismic cannon is heavy 4. Need a couple of dice. And this is going to be 5s to hit, because you're obscured.
Yep.
Oh, it's good news, because I've
2
got 3 with
hits.
2 of them. This is strength 3, toughness 3, so 4s to wound.
Oh,
2 wounds.
oh. 4 up save. Oh,
One
one
goes
goes
through.
through. I'm going to command point reroll that
Oh,
for 1 command point.
straight out with the spoiling my fun roll.
Yeah. No fun for you.
No fun this turn.
Nope, I don't want people having fun.
Pew pew pistol.
Pew pew. Well, them two are. Oh, he can't
They
shoot
charge.
his, 'cause he- but this
Yep,
guy
but he
didn't
can charge. So I'm going to shoot the pistol again into your boss.
Pew pew. Pew pew. Ah, pew. Okay. Is it just all of my shooting now?
Yeah, I might sit down for a while.
Yeah, so arc pistol is going to go pew pew into the neophyte on a 3. Nope. The Galvanic Rifle is going to shoot across. Going to use the Omnispec so you're not obscured. So,
Oh, you and your
Yep.
Omnispec.
so 3s to hit.
Yep, 2 hits.
So that 6 is at a -1 rend. So
Oh,
that's 6 on a 3 to wound. Yep. And the normal one on a 3 to wound. Yep.
So 6 up save,
Nope.
5 up save.
Yep.
Wrong way round.
Should have maybe switched that, but so that's
So
1
the-
1 through.
So the -1 rend. Oh, sorry, that was the
Yeah.
-1 rend.
So flesh roll. Ah, just fried him. Fried
There he goes.
his brains.
He was ready, but at the end of the day, he wasn't ready
just
enough.
wasn't good enough.
Okay.
This guy
Yep.
is going to shoot. I'm not going to overcharge because I don't have any way of re-rolling bonds, and I'm not about that life. So, oh, you're over half range and you're obscured. 6s to hit. 1 hit.
Obscured.
Yep. 2 to wound. That's 1 wound. You have no save against this. It's -3 rend.
Put my dice back down.
So flesh wound roll. Oh, it's just a
yes.
flesh wound.
Yes.
Just a mere flesh wound.
Ain't got time to bleed.
Ah, he searched a burning hole in his
Ain't
chest,
got
and he's
time
like, "No, I don't have time for this."
Okay.
Ah,
Right. Is that all your shooting done? I hope so. I really do.
Yep.
Combat.
appears to be.
Got my charges.
Two get to go first.
So,
The buzzsaw.
yep.
Buzzsaw is hitting on probably 6s because you're -1 from your flesh wound, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm just checking actually. This is the heavy rock cutter, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, just in case you're wondering, Jack, his name is Bask San. 2 attacks.
Nope. Nope.
Command reroll.
Oh, actually, wait. Yes.
What?
What is he to hit in combat?
Oh, he's 3 to hit.
And just
Oh, he
-1 from the flesh wound, and it's not -1 because of his weapon, is it? So
No, it isn't.
it's a 2. It's a 2 now, Father. It's a 2 to wound. Hey, 6 up invulnerable.
-4 red.
6 up invulnerable from my bionics.
Authority.
I don't want to re-roll it. Yes. Yes, I am.
What?
I'm going to re-roll it.
Oh, man. I'm sure you were on 0.
No, he's still going to die. Come on, roll.
Okay,
2
so
damage.
this is 2 damage.
So any 2 up, any 3 up is going to kill me
Why?
because he's already on a flesh wound.
There you go. And he's dead.
Oh no.
Winner of last year's Dead Admech competition.
So you just hacked through him. He was my favourite vanguards. And he died doing what he loved, failing in combat.
Being sliced into one piece.
Yeah, just not doing anything in combat. So it goes on to your choice now.
I shall activate my
Save the
little
command
guy.
point.
This is against your boss, and he's got one attack, and his spit failed, but so does his attack.
Oh, you don't know how fast my heart's beating. Just that 1-4 up. Okay, so I'm going to maul him now. So 2 attacks, 4 up to hit.
Yeah,
That's 1 hit.
1 hit.
2 to wound.
2 to
Oh, that's a wound. -1 rend.
Okay, this is a 6 up save. Nope.
Flesh wound.
No.
Let's try.
There it goes. And that officially. Oh, I'm down to half. That's half my army gone. Oh, it's not. One more model, and then I'm over halfway.
No, it's not. That's over halfway. You have 11 models.
And there's 5 gone.
Oh yeah, I
Basic math.
saw 6.
Come on, you can do this.
I saw 6.
Okay.
Don't like math.
Right. That's the end of the turn. So we've got some morale work to do.
Yeah.
I'm still not broken, which is
I need to offer this guy.
fine news.
And he's okay. Oh, he's doing just dandy.
Over here, I'm absolutely fine because he's surrounded by dudes. So he gets +2, -1, so he can't fail.
Yep.
He's at -1 but can't fail.
Yep.
And he's at -1 and again can't fail. So
He's
we
amazing.
need to roll for priority on turn 4.
Turn 4, and this might be the last turn. Thanks, Mum.
Seriously, camera crew taking sides is not allowed.
Okay, so start of my movement phase. This guy is going to advance 3 inches, giving him a 9-inch move, and he's going to start legging it round to here.
So that's your leader, isn't it?
Yep,
So he's a Skitari Vanguard leader, yeah?
that's Skitari Vanguard Alpha.
Alpha, right, even
His
better.
official title. He's going to move round to here. The sniper is going to ready. This guy is going to move to there. And this guy is going to stay there. I think the plasma guy is going to stay where he is. I trust him. I trust him with all my heart.
Right,
So he's going to ready.
my moves.
Yep, your moves.
Charge.
Yep, so Overwatch. Spending 1 command point on my auto tracking, so I hit on a 5 and 6, and I'm not overcharging. Nope.
That's a 7-inch move. I think I've got it.
Yeah, you're in there.
Yes, I have. So this can carry your flesh move around there.
Yep.
I'm going to come round to there and leave space. My rock cutter is also going to charge
Okay.
because they formed quite a team, those two. That's 7-inch again. I'm just going to see if I can actually clear and get within an inch. Does look like it. There you go. My cult icon. Alright, given this possibly is the last turn, the cult icon is going to advance. He's coming round to there.
Okay.
Just to give the benefit of being out there.
Yep.
Hopefully obscured by the guys in front.
Yep.
So still get a bit of cover from that. But it just gives the bonus to them in combat.
Yep.
He's staying back here to hold this objective. He's readying to put a shot in, hopefully across at him. And crikey, there is a guy with a rifle over there. I do feel like I haven't done anything with the leader at the moment.
You haven't.
No, I haven't. That's why. But I just don't think I've left him out the game for too long to get on the inside of there at least. He's going to move across to here.
Okay.
Just hopefully, if I position him correctly, can he see your shot, sniper guy?
Uh-huh.
Right. So that's what he's going to go for.
Okay.
Providing he survives. But yes, onto shooting.
So I'm the only one with readied guys, aren't I?
Yes,
so
that's correct.
that sniper is going to try and shoot the grenade launcher.
Mm-hmm.
The Omnispec is going to be used on him. So he's hitting on a 3, re-rolling 1s. He hits. He's wounding on a 2. Oh, I'm going to command point re-roll that. Yep. So I hit, I wound rather, and that's a -2 rend, so you don't get a save.
Okay.
And then that's D3 damage, so that's 3 damage. So that's 3 rolls on the table. I'm adding 1 to this roll because you've already got a flesh wound.
Yes, I have. I just forgot to move it.
So
he's gone.
Goes.
Ouch. That's what that sniper rifle can be like, though. It can just remove.
It's only like that 2 turns of the game.
Yeah, yeah. But, you know,
Otherwise, it makes up for it.
still not without its pain.
I've also got this guy who's ready, and he's going to shoot through onto the cult icon.
Yes.
So you are over half range, so I am just going to be hitting on 6s. I get a hit, and that's going to be a 4 to wound. No.
And you're out of command reroll. So.
Yes. And then it's on to just normal shooting now. So the icon bearer.
Well, have you got anybody that can still shoot? Or
Yeah.
will you go first?
It's my turn, isn't it?
You got initiative, so keep going.
So Galvanic Rifle into that icon bearer. He's going to be -1 to hit though, so he's hitting on 4s. It's 1 wound at -1 rend. That's 1 hit at -1 rend. And a normal hit. So the hit at -1 is going to be a 3 to wound. Yep, and the normal hit is wounded as well.
So the -1 rend, that's
So
6
6
up.
No.
And 5 up. 5 up makes it. So the 6 goes through.
Wound roll, getting +1 to this. Yep.
And he's gone.
So sniped him.
So as ever, starting to fall to pieces towards the end.
Splish splash.
Splish splash.
That guy's 12-inch Weber can take a shot into him through the window.
Yeah.
It's kind of the only person he can see.
Okay, so throwing
D3
the
shots.
Weber, this is a D3 pistol.
Hey,
Hey!
you are -2 to hit though.
-2 to hit. So that's 6s to hit.
Yep.
Doesn't get any benefit from being who he is. And he fails.
Okay, so my Galvanic Rifle is going to shoot back into him. -1 to hit, so 4s. No. So combat.
Okay, well, my charges pile in.
Yeah.
I'm going to rev up my saw.
Yeah.
So he's 3s to hit, but he's -1
because of his flesh wound.
Where is his flesh wound? That's your flesh wound, isn't it?
Wound.
He did have a flesh wound,
Yeah,
didn't
he
he?
did
I think I
have one.
forgot to carry it with him. So -1 to hit because of his flesh wound. So this is 4s to hit. 1's gone through.
That's all you need.
2's to wound.
6 up Bionics. Nope. And
Nope.
I'm out of command points, so 2 rolls.
2 damage.
I need.
And he goes.
So he dies valiantly. And that's end of turn.
That's the end of turn, which is good. He's completely knocked you off. So, right, we're going to the end of turn, though. This is where it gets tricky now. I have lost more than half of my models now.
So you need to roll to see if you're broken.
I've got a feeling I probably should have checked for broken last turn as well, because although I didn't have more than half out, I did carry a couple of flesh wounds, didn't
because
I?
it's anybody who's flesh wounded.
So apologies, I should have tested for broken last time. So I'm going to roll 2d6.
Yep.
I'm looking for lower than my leadership, and my highest leadership on the table is 8. And I've rolled a 7, so I'm not broken. That's good news. I do need to check nerve test though.
Yep.
So I've got flesh wound, but they're cancelling each other out. He's at -1, is okay. So I don't need to make any nerve tests, or at least I can't fail any nerve tests. So that is indeed the end of my turn. You've got any morale to do?
No, I don't have any.
So what we need to do is roll to see if the game continues. Who's got initiative?
I had initiative.
So you roll because you have initiative.
It does.
3 up, it does continue.
So we're on to
Turn 5.
turn 5. Okay, so it's time to roll for initiative. So both need 2d6. 6. 10. 6.
You get
Okay,
initiative.
so I get initiative.
I feel like I
So
need to get this
basically,
down.
I need to knock you off 1 point to even consider getting close.
Currently, I've got 9 points of objectives
Yep.
and 4 casualties.
Yep.
So that puts me on 13 points.
3 inches.
You've got 3 with your objective, and you've killed 7. So you're on 10. So you're 3 points behind me at the moment as it stands.
Yeah.
Feels like, to be honest, you probably don't need to do too much more before I'm running the risk of being broken. But needless to say, I'm up to 2 command points. You're up to 2 command points.
Yep.
In fact, I think I'm on 3. I think I actually didn't use one of my command points last turn, but we'll say 2, so I haven't kept a close watch.
So, movement. He's going to move over to here just to try and annihilate that boss off the objective, and he's still holding that central objective.
Okay.
So I've got 2 have line of sight on him.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is going to... Well, if he moves, he can't shoot, but he can't see diddly squit. So, what do I do with him?
Is he sniper, not heavy?
He's sniper.
Ah, okay.
I'm going to move him up to here,
Just in case it's turn 5.
just in case. You never know.
You never know.
Boss man is going to move up, and this guy is going to move over to here. Here's a 6 inch. No, I only need to be within. It's actually going to move over like this. Actually, like this.
Best laid
No.
plans.
Yeah, like that. So this guy's readying,
Mm-hmm.
and that's my movement. So your movement.
Okay, well, all I need to do is hold on to the objective. Do I charge? Because if I could get both of those guys in combat...
But then you drop the objective.
I've got this guy here.
Yeah, no, but you're on about if you charge both of them in.
No, I'm charging one.
Yeah.
I mean, charge one guy
Yeah.
into both of them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah? He can't fire this turn. It stops them firing this turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, right, he's going to drop back, hold the objective.
Yep.
So, hopefully jumping out the 6 inch range. He's taking his wound token with him.
Okay.
He is going to attempt to charge both of those. I know this is
Right.
dangerous, but there's not a lot I can do about it. You start shuffling through your pack of evilness.
No, I ain't gonna know what I'm doing. Okay, so Galvanic Rifle, hitting on 6s. 1 hit. And that means it's -1 rend, and a 3 to wound. That's a wound, 6 up save.
Wait, command roll.
Okay, taking you down to 1.
Come on. No.
So, wound roll on a 3 up, he's dying. Yep. There he goes.
It was worth... It kind of feels like it was worth it.
Worth
because
the
you were
try.
going to shoot him out anyway
Yeah,
at full
well,
ballistic skill. And maybe what I could have done is just that little bit more damage, but... If it had got that miracle
That lucky
running,
6.
yeah, exactly. That would have been good, but it didn't happen. He's going to move and he's going to try and squirrel. But unfortunately, due to that big hole there, there's nothing you can do about that.
Well,
I can kind of go. Actually, your sniper rifle can't shoot anymore, can it?
no.
But you can shoot with him, can't you? So
Yeah.
I've probably got almost nowhere I can go. This is where we were saying we probably need to introduce more line of sight blocking with this terrain.
Yeah.
Because it leaves the table too open. There's nowhere to hide. But
So, Galvanic Rifle is readied, so he's going to pop his shot over into there.
right.
So he's hitting on 4s.
Ugh.
1 hit. Wounding on a 3. No.
Yes.
The Radium Carbine now is going to be hitting on 5s.
Or is it?
Why?
Well, I mean, you might roll a 4.
Oh, right, okay. So he's going to be hitting on 5s. Yep, so that Galvanic Rifle into him. I'm using his Omnispec so he doesn't have to lose benefits of cover. I'm also going to spend my 2 command points on my Protector Doctrine, giving him +1 to hit. So he's hitting on 2s. 2 hits. And he's wounding on 3s. That's 2 wounds, Dad, on your little shotgunner.
Oh, save one of them.
3. It's just another flesh wound.
He's a brave man.
And then the arc pistol is going to shoot into him with needing a 3. He misses, and that's bad.
Well, I don't think it makes any difference because you readied a lot of yours, didn't it? I'm going to fire back with a Weber. This is D3 pistol. 2. Looking for 5.
6s.
6s. No.
Shotgun.
He's got a 12-inch range. You've got obscurity, haven't you? Yeah. So I'm going to try and target you guy in the open.
Okay.
So
you will need 5s because of the range.
5s because of the range. Hit with 1. This is strength 3 because of the range. Oh, fails. You know what? Command reroll. Let's see if we can get a wound in there. Yes.
4 up. Flesh wound roll.
Reroll.
I don't have any. No. The boss isn't dying. Okay.
Well, you didn't knock me off, but actually, before I get too ambitious, we've not done the morale phase yet.
No.
So the first thing I need to do is test if I'm broken. 2d6.
Yep.
I'm not broken.
Is there anything that affects broken? No.
Just no. Yeah. Obviously, if you killed my leader, my leadership goes down to 7, rather than 8. I have to say I've been pretty lucky on those rolls. Yeah. He's got 2 flesh wounds, so there is a chance. And I
he's
don't
just
have,
shaken.
I think no. Oh, he's shaken, isn't he? He's shaken. He's not removed. What am I doing? So he is indeed shaken. He's not stirred, but he is shaken, which means he can't do anything next turn. Guy over here is okay, and my leader is okay, but I'm really looking quite thin on the ground. It's your initiative, so it's your roll. So this is on a 4 up, is it, for turn 5? And that's the end of the game. Right, so that gets us to the end of turn 5, and unfortunately, because you actually managed to get that flesh wound, thought it was all over, but we've double-checked the rules, and because he's shaken, he can no longer hold that objective. Which means my score is, I've got a guy back here, so that's 3 points. I've got that he's just within 2 inches, particularly if I move the terrain and shuffle him. No, he's definitely within 2 inches of the edge of the creature. So
and then,
I'm holding 2 objectives.
So that's 6 points, and then you get a victory point for each slain model.
That's correct.
So that's 4, bringing you up to 10.
So 10 points.
I get 3 victory points for this one.
Yep.
And then I killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, putting me on 11 victory points. It's all in it. Well done.
Yeah, awesome. Let's do a quick recap, and then I need to push you in the pool.
No, it's the other way around.
Right, well that gets us to the end of the game, and it's a win for the Adeptus.
Yeah, just.
What do you think, Jack?
I think it's frustrating, but it's fun. It's fun. It's nice to get that one squad kill team aspect to the game rather than million bodies and tanks.
I think the thing is, you like blowing stuff up.
Yeah.
So for you, the fact that there's not a million casualties
every turn,
you're kind of still bending your head around it.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. I like the fact that you guys are around. I still need to get my head around how you keep Genestealer in at the end of the game.
Yeah.
By the way, this is only it's only our second proper game. We've done a few test games, haven't we? But this is our second proper game. We're bound to have still got some rules wrong. We're still learning the system as much as we can. So if you spot anything, comments below. We won't be offended. Be nice though, because that's always important. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah. I'm really enjoying it. I've painted some models up as well.
I have as well.
Motivated. Yeah. But at the end of the day, AdMech, Their shooting is just powerful.
Crazy. Yeah. 3-shot radium carbines. Oh, nice.
You know, next time you might be seeing 2 aberrants on the table. I think.
Yes.
I think Drask needs to bring his brother along. Maybe I don't know. He was great, man of the match for me. Although he went out quite early. Before I get thrown in the pool, just to say thank you for everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. This isn't our normal format. Just as a reminder, this is just a holiday bat rep. So I'm sure the sound's not absolutely amazing and stuff like that, but hopefully you've enjoyed it anyway. There'll be more studio games coming. Sam's working really hard with the rulebook at the moment. We're all putting kill teams together, so I expect to see more and more of this as we go on, and we'll do, we'll back to the studio format. If you haven't seen our studio format, there's a game already on the channel, which was Tyranids versus Astra Militarum.
Yep.
So go check that out. That's, Sam versus Dave. Check all of that out. If you want to support us, pop over to wargameronline.com. You can sign up to a premium membership there. You get exclusive content, and it helps us to keep doing what we're doing. So thank you very much. We'll see you again soon, and you're going to see me getting wet any second now. Wait a minute. Was it a good game? Give me a minute.
Oh man. You got wet, Jack?
Just a bit.